The Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update added amazing new features, from massive mountains to crazy caves, the increased maintained height limit, and more. But it's no secret that things didn't go to plan. Here's why the Minecraft 1.17 and 1.18 Caves and Cliffs updates failed. Before we start, I want to say I do not hate Mojang, Minecraft, or any Minecraft employees. Just because I love a game doesn't mean I can't be critiquing of it. I love Minecraft, I play it all the time, but I feel like it's important to talk about things that I feel like failed or didn't do as well as possible as feedback from Minecraft to improve in the future. First of all, the update had very poor planning. What I mean by this is the update was too ambitious. It seems like they announced a lot of stuff at Minecraft Live 2020 and then they couldn't deliver on all of their promises. The update was split into two different parts, which is kind of understandable. It was a huge update, and plus there was COVID, staff mental health, and plus the fact staff had to work from home for the first time or get used to different working conditions. However, I do feel like the update was still planned poorly. First of all, I feel like they should have planned the update better from the start and worked out when they were going to do stuff and what they realistically could have done from different times. As the update wasn't only split into two parts, but also some features are still missing from the update and won't be added in 1.18, such as the archology and the deep dark. Now, I know they are planning to increase and improve the Deep Dark, and they are going to add archaeology in the future when they make it feel more Minecrafty, but I feel like they should have planned from the start what they could have actually achieved in the updates and had more of a solid idea of what the updates would have been. Maybe if they knew that they wouldn't have been able to do everything in one update, or they didn't think they'd be able to, they should have just announced a few features and then added more as a surprise, or added a second update afterwards instead of saying they're going to do it all in one update. Again, I can't really complain about them splitting it into two updates because I know this was out of their control mostly. However, I do feel like anything after this, it being split into 3 or even 4 updates with the archaeology and deep dark being in separate updates, they could have really planned this a little bit better, and they could have made the community aware that some of these features would be coming later down the line. I also feel like the contents of the update was disappointing. Minecraft Live 2020 was meant to just be an introduction to the update and the first few features, and it was shown to be something that was going to be built upon with community feedback taken into account and more features to come. However, we ended up getting less features than announced at Minecraft Live 2020, and this shows that the update maybe either had too many features to begin with, maybe they weren't able to develop all the features, and maybe they need more stuff, but it also is quite disappointing because the Caves and Cliffs updates as a concept could be really cool. They could have added a lot more stuff, but if you look at what was actually added, even though it might seem like a lot, it also isn't at the same time. There's only a few new cave variants, the new mountains, and a couple of smaller features as well. Don't get me wrong, the Caves and Cliffs update definitely has changed Minecraft forever for the better, but I feel like it could have had a lot more features, and the way it was announced at Minecraft Live 2020 got a lot of people hyped for a really cool update, and then it turns out that we actually got less content in the updates than we saw at Minecraft Live 2020, and it was also split into 2 updates as opposed to being 1. The update did change Minecraft for the better, but I do feel like it could have just been handled a lot better. I don't feel like the Caves and Cliffs update failed, but I feel like the planning and the introduction of this update, the development, failed because I feel like they could have handled it a lot better. It's a little bit worrying for future updates if this is how Minecraft's going, if they're making promises they can't keep, and if they're announcing stuff and then realise they can't do it later. Now, I don't know if Minecraft's just understaffed or if it was just poor planning and it was hopefully just a one-off. But I feel like this is something that Minecraft need to think about in the future, what they can actually deliver on and what they can actually release. Of course we want good quality updates, but I feel like some updates like the Caves and Cliffs update could have been a lot better, could have been a lot bigger, and it was just planned and announced to be something different to what it turned out to be in the end. It feels like they did the bare minimum for the Caves and Cliffs update, as opposed to doing what they were announcing at Minecraft being this really ambitious update that changed Minecraft's caves and made Minecraft mining more interesting. I just feel like compared to the community expectations and the vibe that was given off of Minecraft Live 2020, they could have done a lot better and they under-delivered on what they promised. But I do feel like also the update was good. Again, I'm not hating on Minecraft, I'm not hating on Mojang, I'm not hating on any of the game developers. Please don't send hate to anyone. This is just something that I feel like they should work on for future updates, and I feel like Minecraft needs to be transparent more about what's going on, what their plans are, rather than just announce a bunch of features they can't deliver on and having a disappointing update. When the Caves and Cliffs update came out, I recorded a video called The Problem with the Caves and Cliffs update, where I went through my fears and worries about the update. Now, some of those didn't turn out to be true, however, there are some very interesting ones in there, including talking about delayed and further away updates. Be sure to go and check it out, it's on the screen right now. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.